Imagine living a life where nothing can disturb your inner peace. No matter how much chaos, pressure, or negativity surrounds you, you remain calm, steady, and full of positive energy. How powerful would that be? Today, I'm going to share with you 7 profound Buddhist lessons that can help you build inner strength and discover unshakable tranquility within. As the Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." If you're ready to unlock this state of deep calm, stay with me, because what you're about to hear has the potential to transform your life forever. 1. Breathing, the anchor for your mind. In Buddhism, breathing is seen as a sacred bridge between body and mind. When life feels overwhelming, when stress pushes you to the edge, pause for a moment, close your eyes, and take a deep, slow breath. That simple act brings you back to the present moment, pulling you away from the storm of negative thoughts. Breathing isn't just about relaxing the body, it clears and steadies the mind. Normally, when stress builds up, our thoughts spiral out of control. We get emotional, we overreact, and often we say or do things we regret later. But just a few conscious breaths give you space to pause, to reflect, and to choose a wiser response instead of reacting impulsively. As one Buddhist teacher beautifully put it, "Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile." Every breath can be a healing tool, bringing joy, peace, and balance. So next time you feel stress rising, don't rush into anger or panic. Remember this simple practice. Stop, breathe, and let your calm return. 2. Transform negative thoughts into growth. We all face moments when negative thoughts flood our minds. But what truly matters is not the presence of those thoughts. It's how we handle them. In Buddhism, the mind is like a fertile garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. Nurture positivity, and you'll harvest peace. When something goes wrong, instead of saying, "This is terrible," ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow through this experience? This is called reframing, shifting your perspective to uncover opportunities hidden within challenges. It doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means recognizing that every struggle carries a lesson worth learning. A wise teacher once said, "We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think." So if your mind is full of hope, gratitude, and resilience, your life will reflect exactly that. Next time negativity tries to take over, turn it into fuel for growth. With practice, you'll find that what once dragged you down can actually lift you higher. If you plant seeds of positivity in your mind, your life will slowly bloom with peace and joy. But if you allow negative thoughts to take root, they spread like weeds, clouding your vision and making it hard to see the good in anything. The next time a dark thought appears, pause for a moment, acknowledge it, and then gently guide your focus towards something positive. With practice, this habit can reshape the way you see the world, helping you stay calm and optimistic no matter what comes your way. 3. Let go of emotions, or be ruled by chaos. Life is messy. There are pressures at work, personal struggles, and conflicts with others. If you let every little thing control your emotions, you'll feel like you're constantly being dragged around, losing your sense of inner peace. That's why Buddhism emphasizes the power of emotional detachment. Detachment doesn't mean being cold or uncaring. It means learning to observe your feelings without letting them dominate you. When something stressful happens, it's easy to get swept away by anger, sadness, or frustration. But by stepping back, noticing the emotion, and not clinging to it, you free yourself from being controlled. This calm distance allows you to think clearly and make wise decisions, instead of reacting on impulse. Think of your emotions as ocean waves. Without awareness, the waves will toss you around. But with detachment, you become the anchor, steady, unmoved, watching the waves rise and fall without being pulled under. As the Buddha taught, attachment is the root of suffering. When we cling too tightly to emotions, we suffer. But by letting go, we free ourselves from the roller coaster of highs and lows. The next time emotions rise strongly within you, take a deep breath and ask, is this feeling serving me, or is it controlling me? That simple question can keep you calm, centered, and free from the grip of chaos. 4. Challenges. Burdens or stepping stones. Life will always bring challenges. It's inevitable. The question is not whether you can avoid them, but how you choose to see them. In Buddhism, challenges are not seen as punishments, but as opportunities to grow. The truth is, running from difficulties only creates more suffering. But by shifting your perspective, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Picture a heavy rock. If you carry it on your back and call it a burden, it will weigh you down. But if you place it beneath your feet, it becomes a step that lifts you higher. If you see challenges as heavy rocks strapped to your back, they will drain your energy and crush your spirit. But if you choose to see that rock as a tool for training, it becomes an opportunity to build strength and resilience. The Buddha once said, "In the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins, not through strength, but through perseverance." Like flowing water, you too can move past obstacles with patience and persistence. Life isn't about battling against hardships, it's about learning how to flow through them with grace and wisdom. Whenever you face difficulties, ask yourself, what lesson is hidden here? How can this situation help me grow? With that mindset, challenges transform into teachers guiding you toward calm and positivity, even in tough times. Remember, some of the greatest growth comes from the hardest struggles. 5. Let go of what you can't control or be drained by it. One of the core Buddhist teachings is to release what lies beyond your control. So much of our stress and suffering comes from trying to manage things we simply can't, like other people's opinions, sudden life events, or the outcomes we desperately want. The more we try to force control, the more tension and frustration we create within ourselves. Imagine gripping a handful of sand. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. In the same way, the harder you cling to what you can't control, the more peace you lose. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing where your energy can truly make a difference and where it cannot. The Buddha taught, let go of what is gone. Be grateful for what remains and look forward to what is to come. When we stop clinging to the past or wishing for impossible outcomes, we free ourselves from mental and emotional exhaustion. Here's a simple practice. The next time something stresses you out, an argument, a work problem, or even traffic, pause and ask, can I change this? If the answer is no, then let it go. That doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing not to let it drain your energy. Instead, focus on the one thing you always can. Control your response. That is where true peace begins. Practicing letting go through mindfulness. One of the most powerful ways to learn the art of letting go is through mindfulness meditation. During meditation, we simply observe our thoughts as they come and go, without clinging to them or pushing them away. Thoughts may rise and fade, but we don't have to let them rule over us. In daily life, this same principle applies. Notice what's happening, and if it's beyond your control, acknowledge it and let it drift away. Another key practice is acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of or enjoy a difficult situation. It means you acknowledge reality as it is. When we resist reality, when we keep wishing things were different, we create unnecessary suffering. But when we learn to accept, we open the door to peace, even in the middle of challenges. Letting go is like setting down a heavy bag you've been carrying for no reason. It frees your energy so you can invest it where it truly matters, improving yourself, helping others, and making positive changes in your life. Holding on to what you cannot control is like carrying extra baggage, while letting go makes your journey lighter and easier. In the end, letting go is about trust. Trusting that life will unfold the way it's meant to, and that you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. As the Buddha taught, the root of suffering is attachment. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, stressed, or angry, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, I can't control everything, and that's okay. Release what you cannot change, and put your focus where your real power lies. 6. Cultivate gratitude, or drown in negativity. Gratitude is one of the most powerful antidotes to negativity, and it stands at the heart of Buddhist wisdom. In today's fast-paced world, it's all too easy to dwell on what's missing, what went wrong, or how life isn't living up to our expectations. When those thoughts dominate, they pull us into a downward spiral that robs us of happiness, motivation, and inner peace. But the moment we shift our focus toward gratitude, everything changes. Suddenly, we begin to notice the beauty and abundance already present in our lives, whether it's something as small as a smile, or a deep breath, or something greater like health, love, and safety. In Buddhism, gratitude goes beyond being thankful for obvious blessings. It's about appreciating every single experience, the joys and the hardships alike, because each moment carries something of value. Even challenges offer us a reason to be grateful, if only for the lessons they bring. The Buddha once said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This gentle reminder shows us that in every circumstance, no matter how small, there's always something worth being thankful for. Even the smallest spark of gratitude has the power to transform the way you experience life. Maybe today wasn't perfect, but perhaps it gave you a moment of clarity, a valuable lesson, or simply a quiet breath of peace. Gratitude helps you focus on those positive pieces, no matter how small they may seem. And that subtle shift can completely change your outlook on life. Gratitude is the art of shifting perspective. Instead of obsessing over what's missing, you train your mind to recognize the abundance that's already present. The more you focus on what you have, the more you realize how much you've been overlooking all along. Even in hard times, gratitude keeps you grounded, connected to the present, and capable of finding joy right where you are. Here's why this practice is so powerful. When you dwell on negativity, you feed it. The more you replay problems in your mind, the bigger and heavier they seem. Negativity breeds more negativity, creating a cycle that's hard to escape. But gratitude breaks that cycle. By choosing to see the good, you invite more light and positive energy into your life. A simple way to practice is by keeping a gratitude journal every day. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't need to be grand. Maybe it's enjoying a warm cup of tea, sinking into a comfortable bed, or receiving a smile from a stranger. Over time, this practice shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already here. Another powerful practice is to express gratitude out loud or through small acts of kindness. Thank the people who support and love you. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty of nature or the comfort of your home. In Buddhism, gratitude isn't meant to stay locked inside. It's something to be shared. And when you share it, you not only deepen your own sense of peace, but you also spread positivity to everyone around you. But what about the hard times? This is where gratitude becomes most challenging and most powerful. Every struggle carries a lesson, and every hardship can help you grow. If your job feels overwhelming, be grateful for the chance to build patience, resilience, or problem-solving skills. And always remember, life is impermanent. Nothing lasts forever, not even suffering. That awareness alone can help you find gratitude even in the darkest seasons of life. Living with gratitude in every moment. Gratitude isn't just for the easy days, it's for the challenges too. By practicing gratitude in the present, you learn to appreciate what exists now instead of constantly worrying about the future or regretting the past. This mindset helps you remain calm and positive, even when life gets tough. Gratitude has the power to transform your entire perspective. It stops you from taking things for granted and teaches you to see life as a gift, rich with small, beautiful moments, the warmth of the sun, the sound of rain, or the kindness of a friend. In Buddhism, gratitude is deeply connected to mindfulness. When you're mindful, you notice the little details of life that bring joy and peace. Details that often go unnoticed. Living with gratitude makes it much harder to sink into negativity because you're grounded in the beauty of the present moment. 7. Surround yourself with positive energy, not toxic people. The people around you have a profound impact on your mood, mindset, and overall peace of mind. In Buddhism, it's often emphasized that we must be mindful of the company we keep, because the energy of others can either uplift us or drag us down. If you want to stay calm and positive, it's essential to surround yourself with positive energy and limit your exposure to toxicity. We've all known people who drain our energy, the ones who constantly complain, spread negativity, or engage in harmful behaviors. These toxic people can sap your strength, lower your self-esteem, and fill your mind with doubt. The Buddha warned, "An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild animal may wound your body, but a false friend can wound your mind." This speaks to a deep truth. Toxic relationships don't just hurt on the surface. They reach into your mental and emotional well-being, shaping your thoughts and actions if you're not careful. But surrounding yourself with positive energy isn't only about avoiding the harmful. It's also about seeking out and cherishing those who bring light into your life. The friends who inspire you, support you, and remind you of the brighter side, especially during hard times. These are the people who uplift your spirit and help you grow. By choosing to keep their company, you protect your inner peace and open the door to greater happiness and resilience. True friends are the ones who celebrate your victories and stand beside you through your failures. In Buddhism, it is taught that when you connect with such positive energy, you remain peaceful, focused, and aligned with your true self. One of the key practices in Buddhism is mindfulness. Being fully present in the moment, aware of your surroundings, and the people you share your life with. When you practice mindfulness, you become more sensitive to how different people affect your energy. After spending time with someone, pause and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? If you feel energized, inspired, and uplifted, that's a positive connection. If you feel drained, uneasy, or emotionally heavy, that's a sign the relationship may be harmful to your well-being. Avoiding toxic people doesn't always mean cutting them out completely. Sometimes they are family members, co-workers, or longtime friends. Still, you can protect your inner peace by setting healthy boundaries. This might mean limiting the time you spend with them, steering clear of negative conversations, Or most importantly, guarding your emotional energy so their negativity doesn't control your mood. A powerful way to build these boundaries is through emotional detachment. Another important Buddhist teaching. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you don't allow another person's negativity to disrupt your peace. When someone acts in a toxic way, observe it, acknowledge it, but don't absorb it. Instead of reacting, let it pass through you like a passing cloud in the sky. But creating boundaries is only half the picture. You must also nurture relationships with those who bring positive energy into your life. Spend more time with people who inspire you, push you to grow, and bring out the best in you. These people are like sunlight. They bring warmth, clarity, and brightness to your days. In Buddhism, there is the concept of kalyana mitta, which means spiritual friends or noble companions. These are the ones who walk with you on the journey of wisdom and growth. They remind you of your values, encourage you in hard times, and help keep you aligned with what truly matters. Building such relationships is essential for living a peaceful and fulfilling life. And don't forget, it's not just people that matter. It's also the environments you choose. Toxic places can weigh you down just as much as toxic people. Surrounding yourself with uplifting environments, just like surrounding yourself with uplifting people, allows your spirit to flourish and your inner peace to stay strong. It's not just people. Your environment also has a powerful impact on your mood and outlook. It could be a stressful job, a cluttered home, or even the online spaces you spend time in. Each of these can either nurture your peace or drain your energy. Buddhism reminds us to create calm and balanced spaces that support mindfulness and inner harmony. This doesn't have to be complicated. Start by clearing out physical clutter, spending more time in nature, or simply choosing media and content that uplift your spirit instead of weighing you down. And remember, it's not only about how your environment affects you, but also how you affect the energy around you. Every one of us carries energy that we share with the people and places we touch. As the saying goes, be the energy you wish to attract. When you cultivate positivity within yourself through mindfulness, gratitude, and kindness, you naturally draw people with the same light into your life. Positive energy spreads quickly. By sharing it, you don't just protect your own peace, you create ripples that lift up everyone around you. Living in positive energy means setting healthy boundaries with toxic people, building strong and meaningful connections with those who inspire you, and being mindful of the spaces you choose to step into. Do this, and you will shape a life that is balanced, peaceful, and radiant with positivity. A life where your presence not only nurtures your own well-being, but also becomes a source of light for the world around you.